Hey guys, so welcome back again to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing my updated foundation routine for you, and today I'm going to be using one of my favorite foundations, and this I don't really have any bad things to say about it. I think the only down part is price, and it does tend to deoxidize at the end of the day, so it's not a super long wearing, but for the most part, as you're everyday going to work, foundation I think is perfect. I love it. I love the lightness, the texture of it. It's not like cakey. You don't feel like you have a million pounds of foundation on your face, so it works out super well. But I hope you enjoy it, and let's get started. So the first thing I do is I always moisturize my face because my face is like really dry, especially in the winter time. It just dries up so much because of the cold air, and although it's Florida and it's not like wintry, it does get cool here, so my face always dries up, and I have like patches that are super dry, so depending on the foundation I use I have to be very careful, because if I use like an all matte foundation it's just gonna show all my dry patches, and nobody wants that. So I like to use this ultra facial cream from Kiehl's, and it's super moisturizing and it's just cool to the touch. And I just put it all over my face, all on the forehead, just everywhere, just to get it fully moisturized. And technically you should be wearing a moisturizer that does have SPF. This one does not, but they do carry one that does have the SPF. But my foundation has it, so I don't mind. Like here is where I have a lot of the dry spots, so I just put a little extra to fully moisturize that. You can carry it to your neck. The next thing I like to do is apply a primer, just to kind of, get rid of your pores or any like fine lines. One of my favorite is this one from Pores No More by Dr. Brant. It's really nice. It's a oily slash combination skin. I can't even talk today. And it's an instant mattifying pore refiner primer. So I just like to apply it where my pores are a little enlarged. So like right here. And as you can see, it's a very light, the slight tint in it. It just goes right into the skin. I like to put it in the center of my eyebrow, down my nose, just to get all that whatever pores maybe trying to come through, and a little on my chin. So the foundation that I have been loving is the Maybelline Matte Poreless foundation. But like I was mentioning, I have super dry skin, and matte foundations does not work at all with dry skin because it shows everything. So I am staying away, and this is super affordable at the drugstore. That's why I love it. So what I actually have been using, which is a foundation I absolutely love, one of my all-time favorites, is the Chanel Vitalumiere Aqua, which is this one here. This is a ultra light skin perfecting sunscreen makeup, and it does have 15% SPF in it, and it's super light. It has more of like a watery base, so when you put it on you don't feel like you're actually putting on foundation. To me it almost feels like I'm putting on a moisturizer because of how light it is, and it's not heavy on your face. It doesn't look cakey, but it does have actually a really nice coverage, so if you have just a few blemishes or whatever, it does kind of cover that up. So I'm using that, and I like it because it has that water base in it, so it does kind of like moisturize skin and doesn't let my dry patches like come through like crazy. So they say you can use a foundation, a brush, or your fingers to blend this in, and my favorite brush to use is the Sigma Flat Kabuki F80 brush because it does have a flat top and it's super dense. It's a little dirty because I've been using it to apply my foundation every day, but I do like it how dense it is. and it just makes it so easy to apply the foundation. So I just put a little bit. I put about that much on my brush, and then what I like to do is just kind of dab that everywhere on my face. And you look a little crazy for a few minutes, but it's just makeup. And you're done. Just kidding. So then I like to go and do circular motions to blend this into the skin, kind of like that. And as you can see, it gives a very nice controlled, almost like a flawless look, but it is super light. And you can see I didn't even use that much foundation, and you can see how well it's already covering. I would say this is about a medium coverage foundation, although they don't really advertise it as medium coverage, but to me it is. I'm going to carry a little bit down your neck just to kind of even out, even though this, for me, it's a very good match. As you can see, it covers up with my little freckles and any little blemishes that I do have. I just love the coverage. It just gives you like this really nice, like almost like a, I want to say not a baby doll, but almost in a way. It's just such a nice coverage. So most of the times I like to set the foundation, but with this specific one I don't set it because it is a little bit on the dewy side. Not necessarily dewy, but it is a little bit. Because it is a water-based foundation, so I don't set it because I don't want to get like that cakey look, and plus my skin is dry, so I don't want to have dry patches everywhere. So for concealer, I just like to use the Instant Age Rewind Concealer from Maybelline, and just give it a few little clicks and apply right under my eye. This is the Dark Circle Eraser, and I absolutely love this concealer. Then I just use a buffing, or this is an Expert face brush from Real Techniques, and I just use that to blend it in. So my concealer, I do like to set that. I just use a NYX Mineralized finishing powder, and I just put it under my eyes where I place the concealer. That's pretty much the only thing that I will set. And then if I have any remaining on my brush, I just dab it over. I don't put actual powder on my face because, like I said, my skin is very dry and I like to keep it hydrated and moisturized during those cold winter days. So guys, that is my updated foundation routine. I know it's been such a long time since I actually did a foundation routine, but this is kind of like my everyday makeup that I do as far as my foundation and setting my concealer and all that fun stuff. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to rate and subscribe, and I will talk to you all next time. Bye!